Good evening. I'm making this statement on behalf of the members of the EU currently or previously on the Security Council, that is Belgium, Estonia, Germany, France, and Poland, as well as the United Kingdom. And we are making this statement after the informal interactive dialogue of the Security Council on Syria chemical weapons with DG areas of the OPCW, the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons, and Ambassador Oñate, who is the coordinator of the investigation and identification team of the OPCW. We welcome the release of the first report of the investigation and identification team on 8th of April 2020. We fully support the report's findings. We strongly condemn the use of chemical weapons by the Syrian Arab Air Force, as concluded by the report. Those identified responsible for the use of chemical weapons must be held accountable for these reprehensible acts. Indeed, accountability is essential to prevent the re-emergence of chemical weapons. The use of chemical weapons by anyone, anywhere, at any time and under any circumstances is a violation of international law and can amount to the most serious of international crimes, war crimes and crimes against humanity. Impunity for these horrible acts will not be tolerated. It is now up to the international community to duly consider the report and take appropriate action. Consistent with our commitment to the Partnership Against Impunity of the Use of Chemical Weapons, we are determined to ensure that this clear violation of the core principles of the Convention receives the strongest possible response from the state parties. We are steadfast supporters of the Convention, a key instrument of international arms control. We reaffirm our commitment to supporting the OPCW in its efforts to implement the decision of state parties in June 2018 to put in place arrangements to identify the perpetrators of the use of chemical weapons in the Syrian Arab Republic. And we reiterate our full support to the OPCW and its Director General Arias. And we underline the complementarity of its work with the United Nations. We have full confidence in the objectivity, impartiality, and independence of the organization's technical secretariat and its investigation and identification team. I thank you.